Hey everybody, welcome to my live stream. So, welcome to Monday's cooking live stream here. And what I'm making sweet potato or sakaravali karangu or sweet potato curry. So, I have diced them and I've diced them here. So, thank you for liking the live stream here. So, the kadai is already hot here. Are you able to hear me? Is my voice audible? So I'm going to be adding half a teaspoon of oil here. I'm adding gingerly oil. To that, I'm going to add a quarter teaspoon of asafoetida. Who likes sweet potato curry? Do you like sweet potato curry? Do you like? Do you like sweet potato? So I asked you a question. I have a poll that I have started. So I have asked you a question. If you like sweet potato curry, do let me know if you like sweet potato and sweet potato curry. So the next thing that I'm going to add is a teaspoon of mustard seeds here, and I'll allow it to crackle, and then add is my voice audible to everybody? So I'm going to add, let it crackle, let the mustard crackle, then I'll be adding split urad dal. So the mustard seeds have started to crackle. I'm going to be adding this split urad dal, and then I'm going to be adding the sweet potatoes here. Before that, I had marinated moong dal here, so I'm going to add that. So I'm going to add that. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding the sweet potatoes here. So if you are liking the live stream here, go ahead and like the stream, share it with your family and friends if they like South Indian food, and I'm going to be adding salt accordingly. So I'm adding this red chili also here. I'm going to give it a stir right now. Next thing is I'm going to be adding half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Okay. So I'm going to be adding salt accordingly. And I'm going to stir this again. Look how beautiful they are looking, this sweet potato. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to be adding half a cup of water here, and I'm going to close this with the lid. Okay. I'm going to close this with a lid. Okay. So in the meantime, I'm going to show you. This is the actual reversal of what I did 3 days ago. So I'm going to be making a sambhar out of sepankizhangu or taro or arbi ki sambhar, arbi ka sambhar. So I'm going to wash them in cold water here because they are hot off the stove, and I'm going to peel their skin off so that I'm able to prepare sambhar. So let the sweet potatoes cook. In the meantime, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask me. let it cook. I'll keep it for another 2 to 3 minutes. Our sweet potato will be ready. In the meantime, if you've been liking this live stream, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and share this video with your family and friends, and thanks for tuning in. For those who understand Hindi, arbi ka sambhar, arbi ka sambhar, हाँ. Sweet potato, मीठी आलू, sweet potato, शकरकंदी बोलते हैं ना, क्या बोलते हैं? I think our thing is almost done. So see, our thing has cooked well. Sweet potato has cooked well, and I'm going to stir it, and I'm going to garnish it with coconut. So it's going to taste great. If you haven't yet tried it, go ahead and try it, and do let me know. Do give me your feedback about the same. So our sweet potato curry is done. So I'm not going to stir it much. So our sweet potato curry is done. I'm going to transfer it to the adjacent, empty stove here. I'm going to keep it closed here. In the meantime, I'm going to make rasam, and I'm going to make garlic rasam. I'm going to be making garlic rasam now. Okay. Who likes garlic here? I eat garlic rarely, but I like garlic, but very rarely do I eat. So I'm going to take two, what do you call it in English? What do you call it? I'm forgetting. So I'm going to take two this thing of garlic. I'm forgetting. What do you call it? Can somebody tell me in English? I'm forgetting. So I've taken 2 cloves of garlic. 2 cloves of garlic. So I'm going to So I added 2 cloves of garlic in here. So I've taken one and a half cups of water here. To this I am going to be adding a small quantity of say we take tamarind to the size of a small lemon here, and I'm going to add it for rasam. So I'm going to add salt accordingly. I'm not going to give you the quantity for salt because you can add later. You need to be careful with adding salt here. And I'm going to be adding our homemade sambhar powder here to it. 2 teaspoons of sambhar powder. And I'm going to cook rasam now. So if you've been liking this stream, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. Share this with your family and friends. And I'm going to add asafoetida powder. It's okay. It's not necessary now, but I add asafoetida powder for rasam. It's the basic ingredient without which rasam is incomplete. So let the rasam cook. In the meantime, I am going to garnish our sweet potato with coconut, and I'm going to be making this sambar here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be garnishing our sweet potato here with these grated or grated coconut here. I'm going to just sprinkle over the sweet potato, and it really tastes nice. You can understand. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, I'm going to switch on the stove here, and I'm going to be just stirring it lightly so that the grated coconut and sweet potatoes mix well, and that's about it. I'm not going to do anything else because if I stir too well, because you have added coconut here, it's enough, because it then you will have the oil getting separated from the coconut, and what happens as a result is the coconut gets burnt. So we don't want that to happen. So I switched off the stove here, and I am going to be transferring it to the bowl. So our this thing is getting cooked in the meantime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer the sweet potato to our bowl here. Look at that, how beautiful they are looking. So how do I do this? So I'm going to be transferring it to the bowl here. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing is preparing sambhar. Once our sambhar is done, our lunch is done. So there it is, sweet potato is done. So our sweet potato with grated coconut is done. This here is garlic rasam getting cooked. And if you are liking the stream, give this stream a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you are a vegetarian, and share this video with your family and friends, and share the channel with your family and friends. The only thing to be done now is sambar, so I'll start reading for it. Next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to be heating the kadai here or wok here, and in the meantime our rasam is cooking well. So I'm going to marinate this with a glass of 1 cup of water for marination, so that all the ingredients mix well. And when you see a foamy consistency here, you should stop it, and then temper it with your ghee or clarified butter. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be starting my sambar here. We are going to quickly do that. Before that, I haven't peeled our taro here. So I'll quickly do that. In the meantime, if you have any questions to ask, you can go ahead and ask me about vegetarian cooking. So it got boiled more. I mean, you can boil it only for 2 whistles here. Actually, there's been excessive steam here, so I think it got overcooked. But then you have to be careful while peeling. So, so it's a little bit overboiled. तो किस किस को अरबी पसंद है? 2 विसल ठीक है, आज 3 निकल गया तो उसकी वजह से प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. Do you have ready-made sambar powder or fry all ingredients for powder on every cooking? No. What we do is we fry it. What do I do? We roast it and we prepare it for the whole month or so. We don't do it for every cooking session. That's not possible. That's not right also. I hope you understand. I don't know how you do it, Vikas ji. We prepare it for the whole session, for the whole month, and we add daily. I'll show it to you. So here, in the meantime, our garlic rasam is almost. See, do you see the consistency here? Foamy consistency here. So you need to stop the stove here. You don't want the rasam to overcook here. So I'll keep it aside, and in the meantime start preparing for our sambar here. So did you get my answer? If you are there, because so did you get my answer? So we prepare and keep our sambar powder here. Do you see this? This is the sambar powder and it's very flavorful. So it's time to grind the sambar powder again. It's time for it's time for sambar powder again to be ground. And I would suggest, if you want to, you can. I mean, we sometimes also buy from the shop, but we prefer preparing our own sambar powder, as most of make a video for sambar. I think it is there on my channel. I think if you can search, I don't know exactly, but there is a video about it. There is a video. If you want to search, you can search about it. I think I have already posted a video on it, and you can search about it. Or so now what I'm going to do is, what am I going to do? Oh, there are 2 more left. I forgot, there are 2 more taros left here. Or sepankizhangu. So Vikas, what do you call it in your language? Sepankizhangu or arbi? Do let me know what you call it in your language. What do you call this? Arbi. We call it sepankizhangu. What do you call it? Are you still there? If you're there in the video, in the stream, what do you call this? We call it sepankizhangu. What do you call it? I'm sorry, why am I repeating myself? So peeled it overboiled a bit today. So you can only pressure cook for 2 whistles here. That's enough. And so the next thing is, I'm going to start preparing sambhar here. So this thing, I'll switch on this stove here, and what I'm going to do is let the kadai heat. I mean, let the kadai get heat. Let the kadai get hot, and So I'm also taking, which is an essential thing, is for sambar is kuduvina gadde. Okay, kuduvina gadde. Okay, so that's new for me. Good. Kuduvina gadde. Kuduvina gadde. So guys, I have replaced the message here. It's called Kuduvina gadde in Kannada. Kuduvina gadde. Oh, sorry, Kusuvina gadde again. Sorry. So I have to change it again, or people who are watching can. So arbi in Hindi, sepankizhangu in Tamil, sweet taro in English, taro in English. So this is what, so the it's called in different languages. So it's interesting to also get to know about different I mean names of different different vegetables in different languages. Huh. So thanks for joining in the stream, Mr. Vikas G, as always, for supporting the live stream here. And so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add oil to it. So in the meantime, I'll show it to you. This is the tamarind water for our sambar, which I have marinated and kept. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a teaspoon of gingerly oil for tempering our spices here. I'm going to add a teaspoon of mustard, let it crackle. This is, I'm preparing sambhar here. Okay, so thanks everyone who has joined in for the live stream here. So let it crackle. I hope you all had your lunch if you're watching from India. And if you're watching from anywhere else around the world, I hope you had your breakfast and dinner, whichever is apt for you. So this, the thing has started to crackle now. next thing that I'm going to add is half a teaspoon of fenugreek, or this is a must for sambar. It's good for diabetes also. I'm going to add this green chili here, and I'm going to be adding the kusuvina gadde, or your taro, or I'm going to give it a stir here. I'm going to add a little bit of turmeric powder. It's not necessary to add turmeric powder. If you have sambar powder which also has turmeric powder in it, so I'm going to be adding a tablespoon of sambar powder. Look at that. Look at that color on the sambar powder. Do you like the color of the sambar powder here? Look at that. It's not. Why is it my camera not zooming in properly? Focusing in properly. There it is. The sambar powder. There it goes. And I'm going to give it a stir here. Now that our thing is already boiled here, I'm going to directly be adding the marinated tamarind water to our taro, or sepankizhangu, or arbi, or kusuvina gadde. Okay, so here it goes, and I'm going to stir it so that everything blends in well. Let it cook. It will take 5 to 7 minutes to maximum 10 minutes of time for the whole, maximum 5 to 7 minutes to 10 minutes, because our vegetable is already cooked. It only needs to cook in tamarind water, and then I'll be adding our dal here. In the meantime, I'm going to be tempering for our rasam here, which is garlic rasam, and which is has a great flavor to it here, great flavor to it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding what here? I'm going to be adding ghee to it, or clarified butter. I have a little bit of thing left here, so I'm going to just show it on top of this, because I don't have time to find the spoon here, but I've added the ghee here. Okay, to this I'm going to be adding our mustard seeds here, and that's about it. Our rasam is done. Okay, our rasam is done, and our lunch is almost ready. It's a bit late for me. I usually used to have my lunch at around 2:30. Now it's getting extended to 3:30. I'm trying to change it, but I'm not able to change it. So here goes. So it has started to crackle. You see this, the crackling here, and I'm going to be adding it to the smoke, adding to our rasam. So our rasam is done. The only thing left to be completed is sambar. It's cooking. Let it cook. So if you have liked today's live stream, I would like to thank you for that. Give this live stream a thumbs up if you found it useful. Share this video with your family and friends. Please do spread the word about my channel. and I'll see you in my and I'll again hopefully come for a live stream tomorrow. So in the meantime, what I'll do is I'll remove the wait a minute. So our sambhar is getting cooked here. Oh, I don't want to eat it again. I'm not going to eat this again. No. This is the problem that I face. So our sambar is ready. Sambar is getting ready. I'm going to stir it. In the meantime, I'm going to bring our dal here. So this is our dal here. This is 2 ladles of tur dal and 1 ladle of moong dal here. What I'll do is I'm going to add this to our bowl here and mash this up nicely so that you have a perfect consistent sambar here. So make sure you don't have the you don't find sambha, I mean the dal in your what do you say, dal in your sambar. So it should be nicely be mashed and it should be nice enough so that you don't find it, but it blends so that it blends well completely with the sambar that is getting ready or the tamarind water that is getting ready. So what I'll do is I'm going to mash it as usual, as always. For those who are not new to this live stream, they know that I'm going to add a bit of water and I'm going to mash well. See, here's our dal. And I'm going to let it boil for a minute. Let the tamarind water boil for it. Look at that. Sepankizhangu or kusuvina gadde or taro. यहाँ पे डालो और इसको भी डालो यहाँ पर, इसको भी ऐड करो. मैं आई एम एडिंग द दाल हियर and our lunch is ready. It's time to dig in after offering it to the Lord, after offering it to the Bhagwan here in my house. And our sambar, let the sambar cook for 5 minutes and we are done with our Monday lunch. I hope you all like the stream here. I hope to catch up with you tomorrow again for Tuesday's lunch live stream. So here it is. So let it cook So it's looking great. Garnish with coriander or cilantro if you have. I don't have it unfortunately, but that's what completes sambhar, and all of you know that. So in the meantime, I'll ready the rice, which needs to be offered to the Lord. So our lunch is done, and thanks everyone for watching for the live stream. That's sambar cooking. That's arbi का सांभर. जैसे मैंने बताया आपको, अरबी का सांभर है, ठीक है, या टारो या फिर क्या बोलते हैं, सेपांकिझांगु या जो कुछ भी है. तो दिस इज गेटिंग कुक्ड हियर. So okay, so I'm going to be ending the stream. I would like to thank you for joining the stream, the live stream. See you tomorrow. Okay, so I'm ending the stream. So our sambar is done. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. So it's sambar for arbi ka sambar for lunch. So I'll be coming live daily for our lunch live stream, and it's arbi and it's sweet potato curry and garlic rasam. Thanks for joining. Thank you. Our sambar is done. I'm going to end the stream in 3, 2, 1.